Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome to this session. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome back. My name is Anoop and this is Vedantu 9th and 10th English channel. I hope that all of you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. Yes people, we are about to commence our the second chapter of ICSE 10th. The first chapter, if you guys remember, was nothing but force. We have done everything we need to know about force in a very detailed manner. So if you haven't checked those videos out, make sure that you check that out. It will be super helpful for you guys to prepare for your board exams as well as for your exams and in general preparation for your ICSE 10th. So anyways guys, today we'll be starting off with the second chapter, that is work, energy and power. Now if you guys remember, in the last session we had given you a small little outline about what this chapter actually entitles. Today we're going to be starting with the very first session where we'll understand what exactly is work and we'll also solve some numericals based on it. So I hope you guys are excited for this. But before we get started guys, I have decided that since all of you guys, most of you guys watch the video because you're forced to do so, I thought we'll start this session just to, kickstart your brain a little. Like in a motor you have that thing, what is it called? It's called as a starter, right? You have a spark plug. Yes, the spark plug basically starts the ignition and the engine starts to work. So in the same way guys, let's have a small spark plug in today's session. The spark plug for today is nothing but a riddle. The riddle for today is this, people. Now from now on, if you guys really want riddles in every single session of mine, let me know in the comment section if you guys want riddles or not, alright? If you don't want it, let me know. If you want it, let me know that also, alright? The riddle for today is this guys. A plane crashed on the border of US and Canada. Where do they bury the survivors? Alright? Think about it. Let me know what is the answer for this riddle by the end of today's session. I'll tell you the answer by the end of the session, but you try your best. Now again guys, cheating not allowed. I'm watching you people. No cheating allowed, alright? Without doing any sort of cheating, without any help from external person. Don't ask your brother, don't ask your sister, don't ask your parents. You try it and let me know what is the answer. Alright, in the comment section. Let's see who gets it right, alright? So anyways guys, with that said, towards the end, I'll answer the riddle. With that said, people, let's get into today's topic. Think about it in the meantime, alright? Think about it. Use your brain. Use that Sherlocky brain of yours. Use that every single brain cells to find out the answer. Alright, so people, today we're going to be talking about work and we'll also be solving some numericals based on it. Now, when I say work, I am talking about the work in terms of science, in terms of physics, not the work that we think we do. Alright, so in this chapter, people, we'll understand work and we'll solve some numericals today. We'll understand power and energy. We'll solve some numericals based on that. We'll understand potential kinetic energy and solve some numericals based on that. And then we'll also understand the different forms of energy and what is the type of conversion that happens when in a certain component. Like how does it happen? What is the type of energy change is also something that we're going to be discussing. Alright, so that said, let's begin. So this is the agenda for today's session. We'll understand the definition, the formula, the SI unit, and we'll also understand whether work is a scalar quantity or if it is a vector quantity. Let's start with the definition. Let's say this, guys. Let's say that today I feel like, pushing this wall because I'm angry. I'm like super frustrated about COVID-19, so I decided that I'm going to show my frustration by pushing this wall. Right? The wall that is there right next to me. Let's say I do this for 1 hour. Alright, let's say I do this for 1 hour. I'm sweating. Alright, I'm feeling hungry. I'm sweating. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this today. But apparently, even after 1 hour, the wall doesn't seem to move. Maybe I'm not strong enough. Maybe I'm not Hulk. So people, according to you guys, see, I know that I'm sweating. I know that I'm spending some energy. According to you people, do you think work is done in this case? What do you think? Let me know. Come on. Is work done? I'm trying to push this wall. I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating. I'm like pouring down. But can I say that work is done? No. You know why? Because work is said to be done only when there is some sort of motion, only when there is some sort of displacement. Now in the case of this wall, there is no displacement. Let's take another example. Let's say that I have, given you guys a punishment to hold something in your hand for 1 hour. Alright? I'm asking you to hold it over your head for 1 hour. Now again, over here you feel tired. You feel like your hands are tired, your hands are giving up, you feel tired, you start sweating and everything. But then, is work done in terms of science? The answer? No. Why not? Because work is said to be done only when there is some sort of displacement. And if force applied does not produce any displacement, then scientifically there's no work done. And this, my friends, is the first thing that majority of the students get confused about. How can we say that work is done? Work is said to be done when force applied on a body produces some motion, some displacement, and if it doesn't, then work is said to be not done. And hence, people, that is the definition of work done. And this here is the formula of work done, which is nothing but force times displacement, because work is what? There is only two factors that it depends on. One is the force and the other is displacement. So if you put that down in an equation in the form of a mathematical expression, you'll get as what? Force is nothing. Work done is what? Force times displacement. The formula becomes W is equal to F into S, where S is the displacement, F is the force, and W, you know what? Guess what, people? Is work done. So for example, in this case, you see that the force applied is 50 Newton and the displacement is given as 5 meter. So what is the work done? 50 into 5, which is nothing but 250 Newton meter. Right? So that, my friends, is the first thing that we have done and dusted. We have understood what is the definition. We've also understood what is the formula. Now let's understand what are the factors that work done depends on. Now, like I already mentioned, guys, work done depends on only two factors. One is the force that you're applying, and the second is the amount of displacement. So the product of force and displacement is what is work. So if that is the case, then obviously it depends on only two factors. One is force and the other is displacement. But that is not always the case, because listen to me carefully, guys. See, all this work done that I just talked about, like in this situation also, just look at it carefully, right? The force is applied in this direction. The displacement is also happening in the same direction, right? Force 50 Newton, displacement 5 meter. Now, what if force and displacement are not in the same direction? Confusing? Dimag ki batti jala di. Let me repeat the question again. In the first case that we talked about, force and displacement are in the same direction. They are going, parallelly to one another. But that is not always the case, because it's not always possible for you to apply force and have displacement in the same direction. Like for example, look at this one. Now, in this case, you see that the box is being pulled by the person. And the way that he's pulling is using a simple rope. And this rope is not exactly in line with the displacement. Okay, look at this. The force is at an angle here, and the displacement of the box on the other hand is nothing but happening in a straight line. So clearly, guys, this is not the scenario that we just saw. So my question to you people is there some change happening in this situation? And if so, what do you think is that change? Alright, think about it for a second. Just think about it for a second. Try to figure out what could be that possible change that is happening in this situation where the force is applied at an angle and the displacement is happening in a different direction. What do you think would happen? Let's talk about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume an inclined plane. Alright? An inclined plane. An inclined plane, right? You know what is an inclined plane? Yeah, an inclined plane. So now that I have kept a box at the top of this inclined plane. Now this inclined plane obviously has an angle, right? It is producing an angle with the ground, which is nothing but theta. Theta is nothing but the angle between the ground and this inclination that is there, the inclined plane surface that you have. And there is a box that is kept on top of this inclined plane, which is moving down or moving along that inclined plane. You can call it like that. Either it's moving up or it's moving down. That's up to me. Now people, if I have to draw a free body diagram of that, I'm just representing it in a simpler form rather than all these gimmicks and colors and all that. I'm just representing it in a simple form. But this shaded area is nothing but the box, and I'm applying a force. Now everyone, people, look at this diagram very carefully. The force is being applied in this direction. But where is my displacement happening? In this direction. It is going from A to C. So displacement is in this direction, whereas my force is being applied over here. So this is what it looks like. So if I have to draw it, if this is my force which is applied in this direction, my displacement is at a certain angle. So there's a clear angle formed between my force and displacement. So what do you do? Let's answer this. See guys, if you look at the force being applied on this body and the displacement itself. Let's talk about the displacement. So the body that is there, this box, is at this, it is at a certain angle right now. And this is the displacement of the box, which is nothing but S. So here's the thing guys, displacement is a vector quantity, which means that it also depends on the direction. You've already seen that. And a vector quantity like displacement, which is at a certain angle, can actually be resolved into vertical component and horizontal component. You've already studied this. Don't wonder what is happening in the class right now, because you've already studied this. A vector quantity like displacement can be resolved into its vertical or its perpendicular component and a parallel component like this. The vertical component in this case is nothing but S sine theta, and my horizontal component is nothing but what? S cos theta. You've already studied this guys in your lower grades. You've already seen this, how to resolve a vector like this. When you resolve this vector, you'll get it as what? Vertical component and a horizontal component. The vertical component, which is nothing but a perpendicular line, this is the displacement, and this is my perpendicular component, which is forming S cos theta and S sine theta, and the horizontal component is nothing but S cos theta. Now guys, look at the direction of force. See people, if force was applied in this direction, let's change the question a little, alright? Let's say that the force was applied, or let me just erase that previous ink. Let me just use a different color to show it, alright? So let's say that force was applied in this direction. Now in this case, the answer is quite simple, because force is also the same direction, displacement is also the same direction. There's no question about it. It is exactly the same. It is nothing but work is force into displacement. But that is not the case here. Here the force is acting parallel to the ground, not at an angle, but rather it is acting parallel to the ground. So in this situation, people, how do I solve it? Now look at the displacement. Let's go back to the displacement again. I have resolved the component right now as vertical and horizontal component. The vertical component, I got it as S sine theta, and the horizontal component, I got it as S cos theta. Now which is that component of displacement that is in the same direction as force? Is it S sine theta or is it S cos theta? Let me know people, chat box. What are you waiting for? Let me know. Is it S sine theta or is it S cos theta? Sine theta, cos theta. Sine, cos theta. Yes, people. So because of that, people, you're going to take this particular displacement as S cos theta. And this, my friends, is how you get the displacement and the force, or basically the work done, when the force applied and the displacement is at a particular angle. It is not exactly in the same line, but rather is forming an angle in that particular situation, guys. So displacement, we got it as S cos theta. Force is nothing but F. So what is the formula then? W is equal to F into S cos theta. This, my friends, is the actual formula to find the work done. So you might be wondering, sir, if this is the actual formula, then why do we take it as work is equal to force into displacement? Because here's the thing, people. If this is the situation, like let's go back to the situation, the force is also in the same direction, displacement is also in the same direction. So what is the angle formed between force and displacement? What is theta over here? Theta is what? Under pujyam. And when what is the value? So if I put it on the equation there, W is equal to Fs cos theta, where cos theta is equal to 0. What is the value of theta? 0. Cos theta, cos 0. Cos 0 is nothing but 1. So only get F into S. So basically, people, from that equation itself, you're getting this one also. It is not that from this equation you're getting that, but from that equation is what you're getting this. So when the force and displacement is at a particular angle, the formula is slightly modified to work is equal to force into S cos theta. Alright, I hope you understood this, people, because this is very, very crucial for you to understand. Now again, people, you would be solving a lot of numericals based on it, so I suggest you not by heart it, but understand it. Now if you're finding it difficult to remember the formula, the best suggestion I would tell you to do is take some sort of color pencils. Alright, go on Amazon if you don't have a color pencil or something like that, order one, write down each and every formulas, the important formulas in different colors, and stick it on your wall or stick it on your mirror, anywhere that you can see. That as soon as you wake up in the morning that you see, just stick it over there. And trust me guys, by the end of the year, if you don't understand, if you don't remember these formulas, change my name. Just change my name. Whatever name you feel like putting, just put it. Just do it. Alright, trust me, it works because I have done it. Alright, and I'm not that great at math. And the only way I was able to do something was doing the same. So trust me guys, it will definitely work. Try it out for yourself. Alright. Now people, so if that is the case, then what are the factors that work done depends on? Because we have just found out something else also. So the factors that work done depends on is definitely the force, definitely the displacement, and also one more addition to the family like a chota bacha is what? The angle between force and displacement. Alright guys, so that is also another factor that it depends on. And yes guys, the SI unit of work is nothing but joules, which is nothing but Newton meter, because 1 joule, okay, you can say that because force into displacement is what you have. So force SI unit is nothing but Newton, displacement is nothing but meter, so Newton meter, which is also called as joule. So if you're asked to define what is 1 joule, the work is said to be 1 joule when a force of 1 Newton produces a displacement in a body of 1 meter. That is when the work is said to be 1 joule. The Siege's unit, that is your centimeter, grams and seconds. If you look at that, the unit becomes a little different, because over there it is 1 dyne. The Siege's unit of work of force is nothing but dyne, and the Siege's unit of distance is centimeter, so it is dyne into centimeter, which is nothing but erg. So what is 1 erg over here again? 1 erg is nothing but the work is said to be 1 erg, or the work done is said to be 1 erg when 1 dyne of force is applied and creates a displacement on a body by 1 centimeter. Alright guys, I hope you found this helpful. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, because we have some amazing sessions coming your way. And also people, work done is a scalar quantity. Alright, to top it all off, the cherry on top of everything, like that has become a very common dialogue right now. I don't know, for some reason I find it very interesting. So yes, work done is a scalar quantity, because again guys, work done does not depend on direction. Why is that so? Because force is a vector quantity and displacement is also a vector quantity. The dot products of two vector quantities is a scalar quantity, and hence guys, work done is also a scalar quantity. Right guys, and one last thing we would like to quickly go through is what is positive work, what is negative work, and when is work said to be 0. Now first of all, the first question, I am pretty sure that, sir, if work done is a scalar quantity, then why would it have negative work? Let me tell you that. See guys, work done is said to be positive when the force and displacement is in the same direction. Basically they are parallel to one another. Work done and displacement are in the same direction. In that case, work done is positive. When displacement of work done is in the opposite directions, in that case, work done is said to be negative. For example, look at this. Let's say that I'm trying to lift this mouse up. Alright, I'm trying to lift this mouse up. Now, look at the gravitational force. The force of gravity is acting downwards, but what is the displacement? Displacement is upward. So it is in the opposite direction. Displacement and work done is in the opposite. Displacement and the force are in the opposite direction to one another. In that case, people, work done is negative. Now again guys, this negative sign represents the direction of force and displacement, not the, it does not, it shows the direction between the force and displacement. It does not tell you that work done is a scale, it's a vector quantity. No, it is not a vector quantity. It is just that it is telling you what is the force applied, what is the direction of force applied, and what is the direction of displacement, and are they in the same direction or not, is what it tells you. And finally, guys, to top it all off, when is work done set to be 0? Me pushing this wall. Tell me, people, what is the answer? We've already seen that in the first 5 minutes. What is it? Work done is 0 when displacement is 0, and also when force and displacement are at 90 degrees or perpendicular to one another. So when force and displacement is perpendicular to one another, in that case also work done is 0. Why? Because cos 90, the value of cos 90 is 0. Cos 90, again, if you go back to the formula, F into S cos theta is 90 degrees over here. So cos 90 is nothing but 0. So the entire value of force and displacement also becomes 0. And yes, with that, people, we have completed the first session of work done. I hope you found this interesting. I hope you guys learned something new out of today's session. Maybe a lot of these concepts you already knew about it, and it was a good revision for you guys. And if you are enjoying the session so far, guys, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share the video and let us know what you think about the session in the comment section. And also tell me, did you guys were you able to figure out what is the answer of the riddle as well? Let me know in the chat box. Alright. And also, guys, yes, if you are interested in such sessions and you want to learn every single session in the same manner, every single topic in the same manner, gain 100% knowledge in the meantime, and also as a subsequent consequence to that, also gain 100% marks, which I'm pretty sure all of you guys do, you can take up the Vedantu's Improvement Promise and enroll into the Vedantu's Pro subscription courses. So what does it really say? First of all, guys, Vedantu's Improvement Promise says that, let's say you enroll into the course. All right, I'll tell you how to do so, but let's say you enroll into the course. Let's imagine a scenario where you do, and you see no improvement in your score. You are working hard, you're attending the session, that's still you're not seeing any improvement in your score. Here's the thing, guys. If that is a scenario, then you, my friends, can claim the complete course fee back without any questions asked. How cool is that? The kind of, which I don't think any institute in the world gives you that guarantee that if you don't see any improvement in your score, you can claim your money back. And that, my friends, is Vedantu's Improvement Promise, or VIP. Let me tell you what is Vedantu's course and how does it really work. First of all, guys, you have unlimited number of live sessions. There is no limit to how many sessions you can attend in a day, in a month, throughout the entire subscription. There is no limit at all. And yes, people, you will have some amazing quizzes, because I know that 99% of you guys attend sessions because you want quizzes. I know that is where you guys, enjoy the session a lot. And yes, we also understand it. And we have some amazing quizzes, just like how we have Mentimeter. We have an amazing platform where you will be doing quizzes over there, and these quizzes will also give you an opportunity to compete with your friends, with your colleagues, and understand which chapters, which subjects, which topics are your strength, which chapter, which subject, which topic are your weakness, and understand and make a plan such a way that you are able to work on those topics and improve yourselves. With that, guys, every single sessions are recorded, so even if you miss out a session due to some reason, maybe electricity, maybe your internet is not working, whatever the problem is, you can watch the recordings of every single session and also check out the quizzes. Yes, people, you heard that right. Even while watching the replay, you can check out the quizzes and check out the leaderboards as well. Technology, और क्या बताओ? Yeah, amazing technology. My Hindi is bad. Anyways, and also, guys, you can download all the premium content of every single session. You can every single PDF, every single thing that you see on the screen, everything is downloadable, and you can refer to it however number of times you want. And to top it all off, this is the thing: every single session will not just have the master teacher, but rather will have also the class teacher as well. And the class teacher and the master teacher together will help you to understand the concept and get all of your doubts cleared inside the session itself. Whatever doubts you have related to that topic, all of your doubts will be cleared by the class teacher with the help of the technology that we have. What more do you need, guys? And yes, tests and assignments are already there. Amazing levels of questions are asked in those tests and assignments. And trust me, guys, if you take up those tests and assignments, trust me, there is no way on earth that it is not going to help you to improve your scores. And that, my friends, is the confidence that we have. And with that, people, you also have unlimited number of micro courses and crash courses. So what is it that you have to do, people, to be a part of this amazing organization? Quite simple. This is the video that came out very recently. This was the last video that came out about the outline, the introduction to the chapter. Now this video is what is being premiered right now. So what you have to do is, guys, go to show more. Click on this option called as subscribe to Vedantu Pro right now. If you just scroll down a little, unfortunately, I don't think there. Okay, it's not given for some reason. Yes, it's here. Register for Vedantu's Pro subscription courses, guys. All you have to do is click on this particular link in order to register yourself. This one link is enough for you to enroll into any course, no matter which grade you are in. Be it 9th, be it 10th, be it you are in JE, be it you are in 11th and 12th, 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever grade you're in, you can enroll by this one particular link. Now, one thing, guys, if you go back, if you scroll down, you can also check out all the topics that has been already covered of ICSE as well as CBSE. You can check out all of that over here, and you can check out the videos and understand. If you have any doubts, guys, always reach out to me personally. You can always put it down in the comment section. Whatever it is, we are constantly looking for ways to improve, to work on you guys. So whatever doubts you have, guys, let me know that as well. So what you have to do is, guys, click on the grade, click on the syllabus that you guys follow in school, click on get started. Once you click on it, guys, the whole world of Vedantu just opens up its path. So we have 3 different types of courses for you guys that are being offered at Vedantu. You have Vedantu Lite, Vedantu Classic, and Vedantu Pro Plus. Again, each of these courses are different in its own manner, like in the sense there are few additional features that you can see that is different about the 3. So for example, Vedantu Lite is a course where you have all the basic needs, everything that you need to succeed, everything that you need for your preparations is already there in Vedantu Lite. You have live sessions, you will have your test series and assignments, you would have assignments and notes, you would have doubt solving inside the class. But the only disadvantage is that you will not be having doubt solving outside the class. That is the only drawback that you get. In Vedantu Classic, that drawback is also covered. You have doubt solving outside the session also. So you can download the Vedantu app and get any of your doubts cleared from 8 a.m. in the morning to 11 p.m. in the night. So that is one more advantage about Vedantu Classic. Vedantu Pro Plus, on the other hand, has all these, and you also have someone called as a personal mentor. The personal mentor is nothing but a personality, a unique personality, a single point of contact who is there for you for all your academic needs, be it one-to-one sessions for a particular topic, be it motivational sessions, be it career guidance, be it career counseling, whatever it is. This person will ensure that he is with you, is hand-holding you from the day one till the last day that you're at Vedantu. Alright, guys, and again, people, the course price of all these are different because again the features are different. So for the 1 month program for Vedantu Pro, Vedantu Lite is 3,060 rupees, and the year-long program is 27,419 rupees for 49. The 1 month program for your Vedantu Classic is just 3,960 rupees, and the year-long program is 35,099, and the year-long program for Vedantu Pro Plus is 55,099 rupees, 399. And the Vedantu, the 1 month program of that is 5,580 rupees. And this is, guys, after the 10% discount. You get a flat 10% discount already added to this, so you don't have to worry about it. The course, if you look at it, the actual course price is 3,600 rupees, but it drops down to 3,860 rupees. So you get a discount of about 540 rupees for the 1 month subscription if you go with Vedantu Lite. Now again, guys, you must be wondering, sir, 3,000 rupees is a lot of money, sir. Sir, think about it, sir. Now think about it for a second. For that 3,000 rupees, that you're paying, you are getting all 6 subjects: physics, chemistry, math, bio, social science, and English. So that means if you divide this 3,000 by 6, that's basically how much? 500 per subject. 500 per subject. Now think about it, guys. Even on the outside also you're paying only so much. Per subject you might be paying 500, 600 rupees a month. It's the exact same thing. And with that, guys, you also get thousands and thousands of micro courses, your KVP preparations, your NTSA preparation. You don't have to pay extra for any of those. All of that is automatically added to this 1 month subscription. So you can just chill out, and take up the Vedantu's improvement promise. That's it, guys. And yes, guys, you can check out all the details that you need, all the teachers that is going to be teaching you, all the session timings. You can check out all the your testimonies of your classmates, your friends who have taken up Vedantu's post-subscription courses and have seen changes in their life, in their in their marks, all right, and in their knowledge. All right. Again, guys, the link is given in the description. Check it out for yourself and see if we can help you from our side in any way possible. All right, guys. And also, yes, Vedantu's improvement promise is already there. So if you feel like even after that there is no improvement in your score, take the money back. Simple. All right. So yes, guys, with that said, let us now solve some quiz questions because I know you've been waiting for this. So let's get into that, people. Let us solve some questions and understand if you have understood the topic or not. Or have you been just nodding your head and saying yes or no in the chat box just for the sake of it? Let's go, guys. I'm going to give you guys I expect you to read the question with me as I'm reading the question. Now, if you need more time to read the question, I would suggest you to pause the video and solve the question with me. Alongside me, try to solve this question. Do not copy, don't just wait for me to write down the answer and then you just copy the answer. No, don't do that. Please do it for yourself. Do it for the sake of checking whether you've understood the concept or not. So do it alongside me. All right. The first question is this, people. A boy drags a load of L along a horizontal plane AB by applying a force F. The boy does what? Does he do no work? Does he do some positive work? Does he do some negative work, or none of the above? Look at this, guys. The load is being pulled in this direction, in a horizontal plane. The force is being applied in this direction. So think about it, guys. Force and the displacement, what direction are they in? Think about it. I'll give you 5 more seconds. Let me know what is the answer in the chat box. If you don't give the answer, no, that's all. In 4, 3, 2, 1, the answer to this question, guys, is that there is some positive work done. Why is some positive work done? Because force and displacement both are in the same exact direction. All right, people, let's go to the second question then. Here we go. A girl of mass 50 kg climbs a flight of 100 stairs, each measuring 0.25 meter in height. Find the work done by the girl. This girl, whoever it is a fitness freak. Look at that, 100 flights of stairs. After climbing 10, I'm like gasping for air. And 100 flights. Yeah. Anyways, so we will answer this question. A girl of mass 50 kg climbs a flight of 100 stairs, each measuring 0.5 meters in height. Find the work done by the girl. Is it 500 joules? Is it 12,500 joules? Is it 5,000 joules? Or is it 1,250 joules? So let's try to solve this question, guys. First of all, write down what is the given data. What is given to you, guys? The mass of the girl is given as 50 kg. They've also given you what is the total number of stairs. So what is the displacement, people? What is the displacement? We'll take it as S. What is the displacement? She is climbing 100 stairs, each of 0.25 meter. So what is the total displacement then from the ground? What is the total displacement? It is nothing but 25 meter, because 100 into 0.25 is nothing but 25 meter. Now, guys, if you remember the formula, work done is equal to force into displacement. It is not mass into displacement, but force into displacement. They've given you the mass. How do you find out the force? Simple, guys. See, guys, in this case, force is nothing but the weight. Because what is weight? The force by which Earth pulls anything towards the center. That is what is weight. So what is the formula to find out weight? Weight is nothing but mass into acceleration into gravity. What is the value then? Mass is 50. Acceleration due to gravity, let's take it as 10 meter per second square. So what will you get? You'll get as 500 newtons. And so, people, you can substitute that over here, which is nothing but 500 into the displacement, which is something but 25. If you multiply this, you will get it as 12,500 newton meter. Or you can write it as 12,500 joules. That is it, people. As simple as that. 12,500 joules is the answer. That's all, guys. That is how easy these questions are, and that is all it takes for you to solve these questions also. Just basic math is all you need. Basic arithmetic is all you need to solve the question. Second question, guys. A work of 1000 joules is done on a body of 4 seconds such that the displacement of 20 meter is caused. Calculate the force. Is it 50 Newton, 500 Newton, 250 Newton, or 2000 Newton? Let me repeat the question. Again, pause the video, do it for yourself, and let me know if you guys were able to give the right answer or not in the chat box. And also, guys, in the comment section, let me know if you found this question hard or not. All right. And also, riddle, don't forget, let me know what is the answer for the riddle also. All right. So let's go, guys. So what is given to you? First of all, Work done is given as 1000 joules. The time taken is given as 4 seconds, which I don't think is needed in this question. Let's just write it down anyways. Displacement is given as 20 meter. You're asked to find out what is the force. What is the formula, people? Work is nothing but force under displacement. Work is 1000 joules. Force is what you're supposed to find out. Displacement is 20. So force is what? 1000 divided by 20. 0 gets cancelled. 2 5 10 0 15 or 10. Also 15 is the right answer. That's all, as simple as it. Done and dusted. Ha! The right answer is 15 Newton. That's all, guys. That's how easy it is. Alright, the last question, guys. I also have a homework question for you guys, waiting for you people, and also I'll tell you the answer for the riddle, so stay till the end. So here's another one. A boy of mass 40 kg climbs up a flight of 30 steps, each of 20 centimeter high, and a girl of mass 30 kg does the same thing. Compare the work done. Options are, is it 2:3, is it 3:2, is it 4:3, or 3:4? Let's try to find out the answer. Alright, first of all, guys, write down the given data first. So let's write down the given data. What is given to you guys? The mass of the boy, I'll take it as MB, is equal to 40 kg. First of all, guys, find out the weight then, because again, force into displacement is the formula. So weight is equal to force times, weight is nothing but force. Carried as force. Weight is nothing but mass into acceleration due to gravity. M into G. Alright? M into G. Let me just write it cleanly. Oh, genius. Mr. Genius Anoop. Alright, anyways, let me write it again. So what is given to you guys? MB, mass of the boy is given as 40 kg. Find out the weight of the boy. So weight would be what? Mass times acceleration to gravity. Take acceleration to gravity is 10. So that's 40 into 10, which is nothing but what? 400 Newton. They've also given the mass of the girl as 30 kg. So what is her weight then? So weight is what? Mass times acceleration to gravity. So it's 30 into 10, which is nothing but what? 300 Newton. Now also, guys, they're both climbing the same number of stairs, that is 30 steps, each of 200 centimeter. So guys, what I want you to do is find out the total displacement from the ground up. What is the total displacement? So what is the total displacement? It's 30 into 20, because again, they're climbing 30 steps, each of 20 centimeter high. So how much is that? 3 to the 6, so that's 600 centimeter. Convert this to meters, because why, guys? If you remember the SI unit is nothing but Newton meter. That is what is joules. It is Newton cent. It is not Newton centimeter. It is Newton meter. So convert that to meters. So divided by 100. How much is that? 6 meters is what you're gonna get. Now people find out the work done. So work done is what? Work done is equal to force time displacement, right? So guys, work done by the boy divided by the work done by the girl is equal to force into displacement divided by force into displacement. That is force up, that is the weight of the boy into the displacement of the boy divided by the weight of the girl into the displacement of the girl. So how much is that, people? It's 400 into how much is that? 6, because that is the displacement, divided by 300 into 6. 6 gets cancelled, 0 gets cancelled. So what are you left with? 4 by 3. So what is the answer? 4:3 is the ratio, people. That's all. Done or done. Dusted, and dusted. That's all. 4:3 is the answer, guys. And with that, people, this is your homework question for today. Let me know what is the answer in the comment section again. The question is quite simple, but I urge you to do these questions, these homework questions, so you understand better of how to tackle these kind of questions and not just, see it and leave it the way it is. Because obviously it's numericals, guys. The more you practice, the better you get at it. The question is this, guys. A force of 10 Newton displaces a body by a distance of 2 meters at an angle of 60 degrees to its direction. Find the amount of work done. They've given you the force, they've given you the displacement, they've also given you the angle between the force and displacement. Find out what is the work done. Alright, guys, that's pretty much it for today's session. But before we end it, I know that you guys have been waiting for this riddle. The answer to this riddle, people. Let's find out. The riddle was this. A plane crashed on the border of US and Canada. Where do you bury the survivors? The answer, I know that a lot of you guys would say, sir, United States because there's a lot of space, or maybe Canada because Canadian citizenship is much more easier to get. But no, none of these are right. The answer is, guys, nowhere. Why? Because people, they are survivors. Why would you bury the survivors? Like, how can you be so heartless to bury the survivors? They just survived a plane crash. Why would you bury them alive? That's the most inhumane thing that you can do. So the answer, guys, is nowhere. How many of you guys got this right? Let me know in the comment section. How many of you guys actually got this riddle? How many of you guys googled it? Be honest about that. Also, let me know in the comment section. All right. So yeah, people, that's pretty much it. And also, let me know, guys, if you want such riddles in every single session, just to keep the sessions a little light and fun. Let me know what do you think about it. That's it for today's session. Thank you. Lots and lots of love. Stay safe. Take care. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. Take care, guys. And if you want to reach out to me personally, this is my email ID, anoop.manoharan@vedantu.com. If you have any doubts regarding the topic, let me know that. All right. Any suggestions? Let me know that. Anything that you want to know, let me know that. All right. So thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until the next time we meet, this is Anoop saying adios, ciao, everything that you can think of. Bye bye. See you all, guys. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye bye. Take care.